do as many as we can on this. You know, before I went to New Jersey, I had a friend of mine. I didn't know him that well, but he was helping another friend out, and he recognized me. I didn't know him. You know, he said he used to be a vet. He used to be a veterinarian, I think in Florida. He's not on the street. Before I went to New Jersey, he told me he doesn't know nothing about what I deal with. He said the cops had come up to him and told him, if you don't leave, we will make your life so miserable you will not believe it. Something to that effect. And I just thought, yeah, he doesn't know me well. I thought, you know. And when I got back from my trip, I didn't ask. I don't know him that well. And they told me, oh, he's in the hospital. He got run over. Why is it a big issue? Why is it a big issue when you have, it's quite obvious, any of you following, you could have read all this in the newspaper. It's quite obvious that they made every attempt in this so-called justice system here. You've seen the chief guy lying and giving false testimony. It's a lie. I would, and he might say, prove I disciplined that woman. Now you're playing games, but yet your words have sent people, and I'm sure you weren't the DA when Carlos de Luna was executed, but I saw lies in the actual case when I watched that. And so you think your words are minor. And whether this girl, Hayden, was guilty or not, you're talking about sending people up for 40 years, and it's already been seen in public how you retaliate, you lie, you commit criminal acts in this city. And you take all that lightly. You take all that lightly. Any city you should never have. Go pick any one of my friends off the street, and they can testify of acts that they performed that in a normal, that would be considered sexual assault. And this is done with police officers in this town, at least one. And a history. With your full acknowledgement of the crimes that these guys have committed. I found that out later. You told some of my friends, you knew it was done. You said you want to file charges, and when they don't file charges, they get the shit beat out of them. They're put on notice, and this is done. And you call this, and you have the gall to run a front page article in the Corpus Christi Caller, how well you're doing with crime in this city. I posted that article of those cops that tore their microphones out of their cars, tore their dash cams out. Why would they do that ahead of time? You know, when they shot Laquan McDonald, the official report before everything, the truth came out, because these guys are infiltrated with the spirit of lying. And before the truth came out, the report made it sound like the cop had an altercation with the black kid who had a knife, and he shot him once. That's how they wrote that report. Then it came out he shot him 16 times when he was running away. And then they said they don't know why. I remember the chief of that city who had to finally resign said, we don't know why. There's no tampering with any of our equipment. And then they did a whole report. It was 800 and something microphones, dash cams, breaking them. I don't know who ran over. I don't know that guy very well. Just heard he was run over. And I'm telling you the truth. That's what he told me. Right before I left. He said he was parked in a camper somewhere, or, you know, before. He had an apartment when I left. He was a veterinarian. He was helping my friend with his dog. This is what he was doing the day I was with him, because his dog needed some treatment, and He was a veterinarian. Used to be, I guess he still is. Run over. Whether, I don't know who ran him over. Just a goal that you would tell anybody, just openly. You know, we run this place. We commit crimes from sunup to sunset. We use false testimony. You see us in court in your newspapers of us colluding, lying, committing crimes. Okay. You got that one.